Hello guys, we're here again today to talk a little bit more about domestic violence, and I'm here with Rachelle Patterson from Lifeline Darling Downs, who has given up some time to talk to us about it. So Rachel, I'd like to just ask you, most of the community, I think it's safe to say, is of the opinion that domestic violence is, a man hitting a woman or physical violence or that kind of things we see in movies and TV shows. What could you tell me about domestic violence?
Oh, look, it's so interesting because I think you're exactly right. I think that is still, in this day and age, what people think domestic and family violence is. And I guess part of that is because the stories that you end up seeing and reading in the media are often once it has got to that extreme end, so where someone's life has been taken or they've become seriously injured. In actual fact, domestic and family violence is far more complex than that, and it starts often far earlier than someone losing their life. What we see is domestic and family violence presents in the form of, yes, physical abuse, but more likely, at least initially and often only, it presents as emotional abuse, or it could be sexual abuse with intimate partner violence, also financial control. So it does really present in many different ways, and what we see most often, and I think as we become more educated, not only as service providers but as a community, is we're seeing coercive control is really the main way that we see domestic and family violence present itself in relationships. That is not just in a traditional male-female heterosexual relationship, but also in same-sex relationships. So we see those same dynamics happen in the same way and sometimes different ways.
Yeah. And if I might ask just a little bit about Lifeline Darling Downs, what is Lifeline Darling Downs doing with relation to domestic violence?
Sure. So it's interesting. We in Toowoomba are funded to deliver 15 or so programs. The majority of those are family programs, and what we see most times is we'll see a couple presenting because they have relationship issues, or we'll see a mum or a dad bringing in one or two of the children because they're having what they're calling behavioural issues with their kids. What we have actually started to find, and I guess it's not that things have changed, it's just what we have started recognising, is what usually sits under those is domestic family violence. It's just that mum may not have realised that when she first presented, so we might have mum or dad presenting because they are having relationship issues. What's actually going on, we generally find, is there's some coercive control going on, and there's relationship issues that are happening because she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, according to a perpetrator.
Well, I'd like to say thank you, Rach, for your help today and for giving us this information and taking the time. It's very insightful, and I hope it helps other people as much as it's helped me.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think the main thing is anyone that's out there listening, whether they're directly impacted or whether someone they know is impacted, really reach out. There is help there. There is people out there to hear and listen and support you.
Thank you.